Let's go. Let's go. First off, our Minnesota Vikings shocked the world with an upset win 27-24 over the Detroit Lions. Nobody predicted this going to happen. But before we can get into the game, I got my boy Zoe from In the Zone Sports, and we're going to dive into what really happened against the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Zoe, how you feeling right now, man?
Man, I'm feeling good. Like I like what I see out of the offense. The defense finally showed up and did what they should have did a long time ago, and the offense kept on scoring points. So I'm happy. I can't complain.
Yeah, me either, man. Like I just really feel like this though. This whole week, it's been down on social media.
Hold on, real quick, D-Wood.
Yeah. All right, so I'm just talking to y'all right now. So it's been down for the past couple of weeks. Like the Vikings on a 2-game losing streak. You feel me? And they were back into a corner, and I just feel like going to this game being 3-4, and if you lose this game, you're gonna be 3-5, and it's gonna be a tough road to climb to get back up in that playoff, especially trying to win the division. So I kind of felt like this was needed, man. This was one of those get back wins. Y'all know how the Philadelphia Eagles had a get back win against us. This is a get back win for us to get back on the right track and to keep it moving. So while Zoe gone right now, whoever in the chat, in the comments, let me know what y'all think, man. I'm gonna bring it up real quick, and I'm gonna send the actual link if some people want to jump on, in a little bit though. So bear with me. Let me know what y'all think about this game though. Y'all ain't got nothing yet, man. Nothing yet. Chat, what's good? What's good, chat? All right, let me get that done right quick. So we do got some topics that we can run off real quick. So initial thoughts for this game. I'm just gonna keep breaking it down though too. Like, hold on, we got something. Yep, you right, Gil. It was a prove-it game, man. It was a prove-it game. I'm just happy to see JJ McCarthy back under center right now because I was getting asked all week who was the Vikings quarterback, what y'all gonna do at quarterback. People out there was even talking about trading for Kirk Cousins. Like it was wild. But the one thing I can say, with following this Viking team is this though. Like it seems like every time the Vikings have a big win, they kind of like just it'd be a dumpster show the next game. So the next game is the Baltimore Ravens. So I feel like this though, in order for the Vikings to truly get back on the right track, they got to win next week too. Put some wins together, continue to stack wins back to back to back. Show that you can be a staple in this NFC North, man. Like for real. And that's just basically my initial thoughts, man. Because it's like it's crazy too. Because Detroit, look at the stats. Detroit was coming in to this game, and I saw it, and people were talking about every time Detroit come off a bye, they put up like 44 points. That's wild. Not today. They didn't put up 44 points on us. Our defense kind of kept them honest, and that's what we're supposed to do. So we can keep it moving, though. I mean, we can talk about the offensive breakdown. Oh, Zoe back. We can talk about the offensive breakdown real quick. Zoe, let me know how you feel about the offense.
Huh?
You back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Let me know how you feel about this offense, man.
They ran the ball good today. Like I like what I seen in the running game, and JJ McCarthy ain't have to do too much, but what he did, we needed to do. He like the quarterback we all expect to see in week 1.
Exactly.
This is what I expect to see for JJ McCarthy. Look like you know what you're doing at the quarterback spot and run with the football when you need to. JJ McCarthy is undefeated at Michigan, and he leave Michigan undefeated after he beat Detroit Lions. This was a big football game, and KOC, you called your ass off, bro. Like KOC, you did your thing, my boy. Like I'm a big KOC hater, but I tell y'all today, you did your thing.
I like to hear that. I like to hear, and you know what?
I can't be mad. I give props when props are due, but I gotta give one props up to the defense. Cause y'all got turnovers and the Lions on third down was not successful as they were before other teams. Even though we gave a touchdown on fourth down,
Yeah,
that's crazy though. But on third down, we held our ground. And we know the Lions is an explosive offense.
right.
We hold them in check. And everybody on offense, defense, and special teams did their job.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that too. And y'all know me and Zoe come on here. We go back and forth about the offense and defense. And I gotta say this though too. I give Brian Flores a hard time, probably more than anybody else up on here. And I gotta give credit where credit is due because that double A gap blitz that he was pulling off today, I was like, man, where did you get a call from Mike Zimmer or something? Did Mike Zimmer tell you, hey, dog, this is how we used to do, this is how we used to treat them Lions back when I was out up there? I'll give props to him, man. Just like you said, so on those third downs, they basically shut the Lions down, and we knew the Lions was coming in here with a high-power offense. It didn't look like it today. I mean, I was kind of worried, to be honest with you. Like the first series, when Sam Laporta went down the field for that touchdown, I was like, oh, it's gonna be a long morning. It's gonna be long. But I don't know what they did, what adjustments they made, but hey, they came to play. The only gripe I can say about the defense is this though. You got a couple of days before the trade deadline. I believe in Kwesi. I do. Go get you another corner, bro.
Facts.
Go get you another corner, bro. Because I don't want to see Josh Metellus playing nickel anymore. I really want to see Metellus play more of a traditional safety. You know, I really want to see that. And I think that when you only can put out two corners and two on the outside, you know, Brian Murphy or whatever, like you're kind of limiting yourself. So, Kwesi, if you're watching this, I know you watch me. I know you do, bro. Go get you a corner that Brian Flores can just basically drop into this team and go from there. I mean, as of right now, Zoe, I don't know how you feel about this. I'll even go out there and see what Asante Samuel got if he can pass the physical. Just to see what happens.
That I don't think that's the thing. I don't think he could pass physical. That's why he not on the team though.
We got Bill in the chat. He said Reek Williams from the Seattle Seahawks. Hey, I'm with it, bro. Like we only got two corners on this team right now, and you need about 4-5. So you know, Scope for Life Barber. What's up, man? What's up? Let's go. How you feeling today? How you feeling? So, you know, we talked about the offensive breakdown. So this is your specialty, man. Let me know more about this Flores defense, man.
Man, the defense to me, like they're gonna get overlooked because the way JJ looked it though, but the Vikings won the game because the defense holding the Lions offense in check. Like third down for the Lions wasn't good. We got a turnover. The run defense was magnificent. The run defense, oh my God. Like we hold gears to what? Under 50 yards total?
Yards.
That's not even heard of in the NFL. And Brian Flores did that today. And the defense played good. And the offense, they scored enough points when they got the ball back and when they got the punt to score a touchdown and field goals to make us win the football game. That's what I want to see out of the Minnesota Vikings team. This is what I expected to see. The defense and Cashman. Oh my God, him. Then your boy play today. What's his name? Van Ginkel.
Yeah. Van Ginkel.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man. They would have a sense today. The Vikings defense was on 10. And like you said, the quarterback spot need an upgrade. Brian Murphy, not him. We need an upgrade at that quarterback spot. But overall, though, the Vikings defense, oh my God. They was on point against this Lions offense who scored in 40, 50 points per game.
So we got homeboy in the chat right now. He said,
that's my cousin.
Y'all had a day today. Detroit wasn't losing another game. Okay. I'm just gonna say, okay. It is what it is. But look, though, another thing I'm gonna say about this defense too, though. I've been kind of off social media for the past couple of days. People say stupid shit that they don't know nothing about football. And I'm gonna say this right now though. Dallas Turner is straight. He's still developing.
What did he do today?
He was kind of he didn't really play a lot because Vigiko played.
But, okay.
But what I'm saying is this though, right? Like you gotta be patient with these young players, and I just hope Brian Flores can have some kind of a package where we can see Van Ginkel, Bernard, and Turner on the field at the same time. We haven't seen it yet, but at the end of the day, Dallas Turner gonna be all right. Y'all gotta stop the Dallas Turner hate, man.
Yeah, but I ain't. But like you said, what did he do today though?
He didn't really play. I don't even think he had like 10 snaps. I'm not sure. I didn't see him out there.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel you. I expect more. Like motherfucker, we traded for you and you was the first round draft. I expect more. I feel with you coming from D Woods, I respect that. But me personally, I want more and I expect more. Get your ass on that football field and contribute.
I get it. I get it. I just feel like I asked the question this though, Zoe. Who are you gonna take off the field?
I don't know. You got when you it ain't that no D Woods. But what the problem is when you get on the field, make your impact felt.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just taking my approach is being patient with him. That's all I'm doing. I'm just being patient with the whole.
No, you gotta be patient with him. I'm not. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying give up on him. He a bust a trader. I'm not saying that though. No, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you know, I'm just telling people in the chat like, yeah, Lefty. He only played 14 steps. I said 10. So I was close, but I'm just saying I'm not giving up on him.
I'm not doing that though.
I do agree with what you said. When you do get on the field, make your presence felt to where they feel like they have to take somebody off the field to put you on. I get that. I just don't like people saying he a bust or whatever. Like I
ain't saying that though.
He's
still young.
He's still young. So special teams though, right? Like, man, I'm a little pissed though, man. Like, what was number 37 had 2 penalties.
Why you say that though?
Back to back.
Hold on, wait, D Woods. Hold on, D Woods. You say number 30. Guess who he is though?
Who is he? I don't remember.
That's my boy. He from Detroit. My man, my best friend is his boy. And I've been trying to get him on my channel. Okay. He from Detroit.
Okay. So I'm glad I'm gonna dial off a little quick.
Yeah,
I will back. Cause that's
bag off of his nickname is Black Magic. Bag off of Magic a little bit.
Okay. Since Black Magic, your boy, he my boy. I'm gonna say this. Black Magic, when you go out there next week, show some voodoo, Black Magic, whatever you do. I'm not gonna give you a hard time right now. I'm gonna back it up because I need you to go on Zoe podcast. All right, put it like that.
For real though, like he fucked up though, but he good. He good people though. I'll fuck with him. And my best friend, my brother from another fuck with him, and I'm trying to get on my podcast. But today wasn't a good day. But overall though, bro, you doing your thing though.
Okay.
Keep on doing your thing.
Keep on doing your thing. All right. Yeah. That's similar how I felt about Silas Bowden. Silas Bowden. Remember we had drafted Silas Bowden. Well, brought him in on undrafted free agent from Texas. So we got the same barber. So yeah. So when I would go in the shop, like I know who he was. You know, when he was playing with Texas, I know he was. I only see him passing or whatever. So they would be like, yeah, he got drafted to the Vikings. He didn't make the team, but I still wish him the best. And I didn't really want nobody to come on there and, show him no hate because he's a California boy. And y'all know how I feel about my California boys, Yeah. we all together. But to talk about the special teams, though, Price is dope, man.
Man.
I like what we got in Price, though, man. Like, I knew eventually he was going to break one because he was itching, the past couple of games to get there. And he a bright spot, bro. He a bright spot.
Man, Price is nice. Price is him.
Price is nice.
Price is him. I'm happy. I'm mad. My boy made that penalty on special team number 37, though, but Price is him. I
Yeah.
like what I see out of Price. Like I like that though.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep it moving. So we don't really have too much injuries that we can talk about right now because we kind of left the game a little bit healthy. It was majority of them Lions crying on the field, with injuries and shit too. Like, and I'm gonna say this though: if you a Lion fan out there and you come at me with, "Oh, our offensive line was injured," I don't want to hear that shit because our offensive line was injured this whole damn season, and we playing with a backup center that was the backup guard, that was a backup tackle. So I don't want to hear that shit. Injuries happen, and we found a way to win this game. And on a bright note, everybody came out healthy that played today. On the most part. So Zoe, top performers, man. Who you gonna give it to for your top performers, man? Let me know.
On offense, gotta give it to JJ McCarthy. He balled out, and Aaron Jones balled out, and I gotta give it to the whole offense line. And on defense, I don't know, like who really showed out on defense though, for real though. Like I know defense did good though, but
Redmond was pushing that interior line.
who?
Jalen Redmond.
Yeah, but I really ain't see too much of him though. But I don't know. On offense, I would say JJ, Aaron Jones, but on defense, I seen Hargrave on a few plays though. Like Hargrave played good today.
Yeah.
Hargrave played good today. I gotta give him his props up. But other than that, though, like Brian Murphy was fucking ass.
He was cooked, man. He was cooked a lot.
Yeah, the secondary wasn't good though. I'll have to give to Hargrave and to the defensive line. The secondary ain't do shit.
Okay. So we got Six Shooter in the chat. This is what he's saying. He said Hargrave had 8 tackles, Blake Cashman had 14 tackles, and Eric Wilson had 12. Hey, linebackers play good, man. I love to see some linebackers. And so somebody said, Delton said Wilson had 2 sacks. That's what's up. Okay. Then Six Shooter also came in the chat. Okay. Yeah, Redmond. I was, Redmond and Levi Drake Rodriguez. I will say that too. But on the whole, though, on defense, top performers, I'm gonna just give it to Brian Flores, his whole group, because you came in here and you basically shut down a high-powered offense and you made them look pedestrian. On offense, I gotta give it to McCarthy because everybody's gonna talk about the wild plays McCarthy did. The 2 touchdown passes, the running in. But this is what I want. The main thing I want to see McCarthy do, and this might sound weird to a few, is I wanted him to come in the game, started, look good, and if he struggled, I wanted him to bounce back, and that's what he did. He bounced back. So we got somebody. We got Lefty coming in the chat. There we go, Lefty. What's up, man?
What up, nerds?
You're at the bank.
What up, my boy?
I'm right at the bank still. Haven't left.
All right, man. So you just jumped in. We're talking about top performers, man. I'm saying McCarthy, man, because even though he struggled middle of the game, I would say he bounced back, and that's what I want to see. I know the touchdowns is great, and the running touchdowns is great. I'm just saying though, like for a young quarterback starting his only 3rd game, for him to go against this team, Detroit Lions, who's a perennial playoff team, struggled middle of the game, bounced back, got that nice throw to Jalen Miller to seal the game. That's what I want to see, man. That's just the part that impresses me the most. But go ahead, sure.
Yeah, I mean, far and away better than I was expecting. I thought we'd get killed today. And actually after their first drive, I was like, I think I tweeted, I wish I would have went golfing or something like that. And then I thought for sure by halftime I was going to be outside cleaning up leaves. So I did, and I ended up doing it at halftime. But it was. There's something about the defense when Van Ginkel is there, and Cashman and Wilson. Like those 3 guys, just without those guys, like those 3 are huge against the run. So, God, I hope he got through without. I hope we have him again next week because, man, we can't afford to have that guy not out there.
Exactly. That's how we was talking about the injuries a little bit too, and I was saying like, man, just to keep guys healthy, and we didn't really see no big injuries on our side, you know. So everybody should be a little bit healthier going into next week, man. I'm not gonna be too concerned about the injury report, you know, with guys like Darisaw and O'Neal with limited or DNPs because they're nursing they're nursing big injuries.
Hold on,
Actually
but
play.
but like Gil said though, we ain't talk about this though.
What?
We got to talk about that blocked field goal though on special teams.
Yeah.
That
was big. That
was
was big.
Right there.
That could have busted the game out if Rodgers scores that one. Hey man, the game's over.
Punter, he took one hell of an angle to keep Rodgers from getting the end zone. Like that guy knew what he was doing.
That was it was a complete game, man. I would say it was one of the games I've been asking for a long time where everybody, plays, for this team. Basically the defense does its job, the offense does their job. And Kevin O'Connell, man, like I give Kevin O'Connell a lot of shit too with the play calling, and then I kind of dialed it back, because I started looking at the games, after it was live or whatever, and I started seeing guys open down the field. So I was like, maybe it's just execution. But I would say, even though Aaron Jones got hurt, which is the actual big concern for me again, the most part, like he stayed with the run. Like he didn't say, okay, we win in this game, let's bust it open. He kind of kept it manageable, and I like that. Just what you gotta do sometimes.
Aaron Jones gives them something in the running game that Jordan Mason's just isn't going to give to him, right. And that's Jordan Mason can't really get to the outside as quickly as Aaron Jones can, and Aaron Jones just has this burst that Mason just doesn't have, but they need to recognize that more when Jones isn't in there and stop trying to do these pitch outs with Jordan Mason. Like just
wrong guy.
Yeah. But no, looking back, there was a lot of what I remember a lot was in that Philly game where Carson Wentz just doesn't have it. He just didn't, and it wasn't so much as play calling. There's probably a little bit of it there, but it's really, really, really piss poor execution from Carson Wentz when he was playing those two games. As far as, he's also hurt, right? Like he's going out there playing a game where anybody touches his shoulder, and he was, he was in some pretty serious pain. But no, you just saw what they can do when they got their guy in there.
Yeah, I just really feel like this is what we got to build upon, though, man. Like I understand it. This ain't the Super Bowl. This ain't a playoff win, but this is the win that can turn this season around. And the only thing I can say, I gotta be the bearer of bad news. It seems like every time our Vikings has a good win, a big time win, they kind of lay an egg the next week. So, we gotta go out.
It does have a tendency to happen.
Yeah, we gotta get in there and basically, I think the Ravens are coming, to the bank. So
yeah, they are.
You gotta take care of business, and if you take care of business against the Ravens, if you get up on them by halftime, they might just quit because they
it's a bad defense.
Yeah, it's a bad defense. So just keep stacking wins. And I think the next game after that will be Chicago. So Vikings.
Yeah, we have Raven. We have 2 home games in a row, so that'll be nice.
In a row. So Vikings, I'm just saying, man. Whatever the meetings was like, if it was practice like Kevin O'Connell said or whatever, hey, keep doing that. Get in there, do what you gotta do, stack these 3 wins because who knows what these other teams are gonna do. The division is still gettable at this point.
Right. As far as Dallas Turner goes, I get why people are like freaking out about it because nobody wants to see a first round pick basically not really contribute at all. But he's 22 years old.
Yeah.
And you didn't draft him to contribute right away. Sure, you'd like to get a little bit more than we're getting right now, but he's 22. Calm down. He was out there, 14 snaps?
14 snaps, yeah.
He had suffered at least 3 really bad holding penalties against him that I saw. I mean, there was one play where I can't remember who it was. I think it was what's the guy's name that got hurt? Their left tackle.
Decker?
No, not Decker. Maybe it's their other tackle.
Panay?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he had like a chokehold right around his neck as he got past him. So, and of course, it wasn't called, but it's part of the game. It happens. But and number 37, he had those. What's his name again, Zoe?
We can't talk about him.
So we can't talk about him. Well, I just wanted to say,
Thomas.
I don't have the holding penalty was bullshit. He didn't hold it. He held the guy for about a second. The other penalty, when you're running down the sidelines and you get shoved out, just get your ass back in bounds. But you're amped up. You're not really thinking about that, so I get it.
Yeah, I get that. So this is one thing. Me and Zoe talked about this too. We talked about areas of concern, and we only talked about the area of concern on the actual defense. So we're gonna pass it to you, Lefty. Our area of concern was basically the corners. We only playing with 2 corners right now. We need to figure out something to get another corner in there because Brian Murphy seems like he gets beat consistently, and Isaiah Rodgers is okay at best. But you can't go into the season and be a dominant team with only 2 corners. So area of concern, both sides of the ball. What you think?
I agree to an extent. However, Isaiah Rodgers did. We're kind of forgetting what he did against Cincinnati, and it's not just the touchdowns, but he locked down that whole game. That's an incredibly hard hard set of wide receivers to keep the ball away from. Show me what you do. Let's see what you do this week against Zay Flowers.
This is my thing with the corners, right? Because Delton's saying Metellus is ass. I want Metellus to play traditional safety, and I feel like with only 2 corners, you're kind of putting Metellus out there to play kind of a nickel, more often. And I don't think he can actually, do that consistently. He can do it in spots, but I feel like if you got another corner, you can put a corner, there in the nickel, and you can put Josh Metellus back out there with Harrison Smith. That's just how I look at it.
Yeah, and Delton, you're right. Isaiah Rodgers got shoved to the ground on that touchdown pass at the end of the game, but I don't think Metellus is as bad as people think he is. I think Theo Jackson's not that good, and when you replace who was it, Cam Bynum, who left, with Theo Jackson, then that hurts what Josh Metellus does in his kind of linebacker, strong safety hybrid role or whatever. So, but they'll have to figure something else out there. But I would say.
So, Zoe, on offense, what's your area of concern?
Go ahead, Zoe.
Your area of concern on offense?
Man, like it really just running the football more. And I feel like Addison need to come now with more tough passes come from a rookie quarterback like McCarthy. He ain't no rookie though, but you know what I mean though. But other than that though, like just run the football more and JJ gonna get more comfortable. But Addison and other receivers need to come down with more tough passes because he gonna throw the football to the receiver that's open. Even though it might be tough coverage or whatever, you got to make that play.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to say this about my area of concern. TJ Hawkinson, you my boy. I always go to bat for TJ Hawkinson. I believe in you. But when you get thrown a pass on 3rd down and you're wide open and you get hit in the hands, you have to bring that down. That's why people are talking about trading you, bro. Because we're not getting the TJ Hawkinson that, the person that, that we basically, traded for. And I just feel like, man, I need something from the tight ends. I don't know about you, Lefty, but the tight ends got a little bit more.
Man, Johnny Munt makes that catch. I tell you that much.
I think Oliver even makes that catch.
For sure.
I can't defend him anymore, man. Like I can't defend. I can't say, oh yeah, he didn't make that catch because he had the chip. Like, dude, you're wide open.
Right. I don't like, dude. It hits you in a bad spot, right in the hands. I mean, you see him make some great catches, and then he's just standing there. Oh, look, the ball hit me. Oh, just slap it right to the turf. Like, what are you doing, man? Come on. Jeez.
Yeah. I mean, that's my biggest gripe, man. Like, come on, man, right. TJ. Like, and I never want to talk about he wanted the highest paid tight ends. I don't want to talk about that because players make their money. But if you out there, dude, make a play. He did make a touchdown, later on, but still, man, like.
And I will say, I mean, his blocking has really came around since he got here. Like, he wasn't much of a blocker when we traded for him,
right?
But he's a much better blocker than he was. If he's probably top half of the league now in tight ends for blocking, but dude, you got to hold on to those balls, man.
You got to catch the ball, man.
Yep.
So yeah, what else y'all got, man? What else y'all got?
I would just say, I would really say, we all know this though. It play calling. We need to run the football more, man. Shout out to Rap. I see he in the chat, but I would just say it's just more the play calling. Run the football more. Like, we need to run the football more with Mason and Jones. We need to run the football more. That's all we need to do.
Yeah.
You think more in general or more than today?
No, just I'm saying just period though.
Just not drop back to what we were doing.
Yeah, we need to run the football.
Sure.
And throw the football. It got to be about even. And we got to be leaning more toward rushing than passing.
I just feel like I get what you're saying, Zoe, with the running the ball. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I think we gotta be more detailed. You gotta run the ball in specific positions to help this team win. When it's like 3rd and 1, run the ball. 2nd and 2, run the ball. I just feel like Kevin O'Connell, you have to be able to protect your young quarterback to where you don't have to put him in a situation to where he has to pass on those downs. You get what I'm saying? Like, and just like Ricky said, like, you got to know the personnel that you have on the field. Mason can go straight and go in between the guard and the center. That's what he's good at. And you know that when Aaron Jones is healthy, he can bounce to the outside. Know that. Like, know what you got with your team. I hope CJ Ham comes back and maybe he can, help with some of the blocking too. But situational play calling has to be better, throughout the season.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't ask for a better called game today.
No.
They ran it. I mean, they ran it 20. I think they did run it more. Well, I don't know. I don't know if they count sacks or whatever. But if we're counting the sacks, so we're looking at 30 pass plays to 29 rushing plays. That's pretty solid. That's including the 5 times JJ was sacked, and I guess I don't know how many times he ran. Those were probably called pass plays. I think only 2 of them were rushing. I think 2 of them were, I don't know, but 2 were rushing for sure. But they screwed up that, man. That what was going on with the I think it was Jordan Mason each time when they
he was.
Oh man, what was going on there?
Like
he's either lined up wrong or he's running the wrong spot when he's got to take a handoff. Come on, man,
you can't do that. I don't. But we didn't see that with Carson Wentz, so I don't want to blame it on McCarthy. Maybe some of the verbiage is still a little too much for McCarthy, and somebody's getting it wrong.
Right.
I can get that, but hey, it's fixable. It's something you can work on. But
right.
I just think
it was loud as shit in there. You could say he heard it wrong or something.
But I can say this too, like, where's Xavier Scott? Like, I just think that, if we don't see Aaron Jones, I think he has like a messed up shoulder again. So we don't see Aaron Jones next week. Maybe the Vikings got to bring in another running back, bro. I'm that's the running back in me saying that, but at the end of the day, it's like I like Aaron Jones, but he continuously just gets banged up, man. And he's
They might just have to permanently elevate Cam Akers.
You need something. What you think, Zoe?
You talking about the running backs? I would say like Lefty said, elevate Cam Akers though, but like I like our running backs though. Like I like Scott, I like Mason, even though Aaron Jones is out. I like Scott, I like Mason to get the job done no matter what though. But at the end of the day, you gotta be balanced though. But when you throw the football, connect when you throw the football and run with your quarterback. So I like our running backs though. I like Mason and I like Scott. Like I
just
wouldn't be
saying,
mad.
like
I wouldn't be. Like I'm saying I wouldn't be mad. Don't bring nobody else in because
Aaron
I
Jones.
feel like Mason and Scott can get the job done, and JJ can run with the football also. So it's just like
You got to
it
play it
is
for
what
what
it
it
is.
is. Okay.
I really like rolling McCarthy out a lot. Keep doing that shit.
Keep doing that.
Keep doing that.
Keep doing that. And I just like you got to let McCarthy be himself, man. Like he's an athletic kid. I think, you got to allow him to get his lumps. It's just like I said before, it's going to be times where he doesn't look good. And hey, it is what it is. You got to get some wins. And I understand that the stat line wasn't that great, compared to other guys out there, just some of these younger quarterbacks putting up 300 plus yards and 4 touchdowns. It's whatever. I mean, look what what's his name? Pat Mahomes did today. He was terrible today. I mean, it happens. You have bad games, but Kevin O'Connell, I tip my hat to you. I don't have too much complaints about you today. But yeah. So y'all got anything else before you get up out of here?
That's about it for me.
Yeah, I'm good, but I do say this though. I'm gonna go back to this topic. Looking forward, Vikings. You had a good game, upset win. The Baltimore Ravens is coming to the bank. Take care of business. Take care of business. Continue to stack wins. Don't worry about what these other teams are doing in the division or in the conference. Just keep stacking wins, and who knows what can happen. It's
Right.
football.
Don't come out and lay an egg this weekend.
Do not come out and lay an
Jesus.
egg. Don't do that. But we're gonna get up out of here. So thank y'all coming on. Go, baby.
No problem. Later, dude.
Later.
For sure.